Hey, what's up, guys? Mr. Lidkea here. Today, we're going to be talking about quadrilaterals. Okay, quadrilaterals. Quadrilateral is just a fancy name for a shape that has four sides, just like this one over here. We all know this shape is a square. When we look at the square, we have a shape that has four sides, and all these sides are equal, okay? The other interesting thing about a square is it also has four equal angles. Just like we talked about in the video with perpendicular sides, these are all right angles. Okay? The other thing about a square is that it has two pairs of parallel sides. This side and this side are parallel, and this side and this side are parallel. Now, let's talk about some other quadrilaterals. Let's change the length of the sides. If we change the length of the sides, we now have a rectangle. Again, you've got four sides. You still have four equal angles, all right angles. And we still have two pairs of parallel sides. The sides are parallel, and the top and bottom are parallel to each other. Now, let's change the angles. Over here, we've got a rhombus. The rhombus has four equal sides, okay? And it still has two pairs of parallel sides that we can see with the directional arrows. Now, what happens if we change the angles and the sides? Well, what we have over here now is a shape that has four sides, a quadrilateral, but only has two pairs of parallel sides. We call this shape a parallelogram. Parallel sides, parallelogram. Now, I know what you're thinking. This shape has two pairs of parallel sides. Don't all the shapes have two pairs of parallel sides? Yes. So what does that mean? Well, it means that all of these shapes are parallelograms, okay? They can be a square, a rectangle, a rhombus, and they're all parallelograms. Okay, let's take a look at some other quadrilaterals that are a little bit different. For example, this shape here has four sides. It's still a quadrilateral, but instead of having equal sides, we've got four sides that are different. Now, the one thing about this shape is that it's got one pair of parallel sides. That's the one on the top and the one on the bottom. Those two lines will never intersect, and they'll go on forever and ever if we extended them. We call this shape a trapezoid. Now, you're wondering, is there a quadrilateral that doesn't have any parallel sides? Yes, it's right here. This shape over here, it doesn't just have to be this one. They can be drawn in any different angle or whatever, but this shape has no parallel sides. And what do we call it? Well, we just call it a quadrilateral. Let's review. Quadrilaterals are shapes that have exactly four sides. We've got a couple different kinds. We organize them into parallelograms that have two pairs of parallel sides. Those can include the square, the rectangle, the rhombus, and then, of course, the parallelogram. The other group that we're talking about today is a shape that has only one pair of parallel sides. We call that a trapezoid. The one other one that we have today that is the exception, that we just call the quadrilateral, has four sides but has no parallel sides. For our purposes, those are the main quadrilaterals. Great job today, guys.